Emily Blunt explains how her marriage to John Krasinski affected her role in The Fall Guy. Emily Blunt credits her director husband with getting into character for The Fall Guy. Ryan Gosling in Emily Blunt's latest film, The Fall Guy, follows a stunt performer who becomes an unlikely hero in his search for a missing actor from his ex-girlfriend's action movie. Emily Blunt will be the lucky lady to play the aspiring action director. While Blunt has no real-life directing experience, she has made it clear that her filmmaker husband, John Krasinski, has had a beneficial influence on how she portrays directors. While The Fall Guy was an essential film to make since it shed awareness on the stunt crew industry, female directors will also receive recognition. After all, there are numerous badass action films directed by female directors such as Catherine Bigelow, Patty Jenkins, Gina Prince Bythewood, and others. So, why not see a female character on the big screen taking on the task of working behind the camera? Emily Blunt, who plays an aspiring director and has never worked as a director in real life, told People that she drew inspiration from her director husband John Krasinski. "I am married to a filmmaker, so I understand what it's like to have the tempest of the film in your brain, as well as the stresses of being pulled in a million other places." Emily Blunt was directed by her husband, John Krasinski, in A Quiet Place, where they played a married couple attempting to survive in a post-apocalyptic world besieged by violent aliens. Blunt wanted to be a part of her husband's film so much that she broke her own 5 months between movies rule for him while working on Mary Poppins Returns. But, when you think about it, how can you pass up the opportunity to work alongside your life partner, who thinks you're the greatest person in the world? The answer is that you cannot. Unfortunately, John Krasinski's character is killed off at the end of A Quiet Place, leaving him with more of a behind-the-scenes presence while still serving as the sequel's director. While the real-life married couple only appeared together in Part 2's opening flashback scene, The Devil Wears Prada actress stated that working with her husband as director was still special to her, and she is forward to see what more the Office actor can accomplish to make this sequel even larger than the last. While Emily Blunt's Fall Guy character, Jodi Banks, prioritizes her directorial debut, it doesn't imply she'll play the serious straight man against Ryan Gosling's comedic stylings. She went on to describe her favorite aspects of her character. "I appreciated her uniqueness and her humanity. She was enjoyable to me. I just loved her. I admire that we didn't go with an earnest, serious director. I wanted to depict someone in a circumstance where she was completely out of her element yet nonetheless beautiful and talented." I'm delighted we can watch Emily Blunt play a colorful character. In comedies, the male lead usually tells the jokes while the female lead is serious and tries to keep control over the film's humorous situation, such as in Knocked Up or The Breakup. It's good to showcase both protagonists' comic abilities. It's little surprise that audiences who first saw The Fall Guy adored Blunt and Gosling's on-screen chemistry, given their smart banter at the Oscars and their Barbenheimer feud. When you watch The Fall Guy and notice Emily Blunt's great performance, as an aspiring filmmaker, you may praise her director husband John Krasinski for having a beneficial influence on character development. It demonstrates that she paid close attention to her husband while they worked on the Quiet Place films to learn how to portray the artist behind the camera. The 2024 film will premiere in theaters on May 3rd.